To the book of Ecclesiastes, the first chapter, verses 12 through 14. Here is how it reads in the New International Version. I, the teacher, when king over Israel in Jerusalem, applied my mind to seek and to search out by wisdom all that is done under heaven. It is an unhappy business that God has given to human beings to be busy with. I saw all the deeds that are done under the sun, and see, all is vanity and a chasing after the wind. I want to entitle this sermon, I Am Not Chasing the Wind. There is a reality that befalls all of humanity. It is the reality of fleeting contentment. All of our pedestrian pursuits and secular searches for satisfaction in life will always be futile unless otherwise placed in proper perspective. From the cradle to the grave, there is this quest to satiate the flesh, to satisfy our eyes with what we can see, our ears with what we can hear, to satisfy our physiological hungers and craving, and to seek relationship with others and fulfillment in life by working hard and procuring savings and resources, and to leave a laudable legacy behind. All of this, the writer of the book of Ecclesiastes contends, is as chasing the wind. As to who this writer was is unknown. It is speculated among scholars. Julianne Duncan, in her book entitled Ecclesiastes, contends that the writer is best referred to as the Qohelette, one who gathers others for teaching and instruction. Is best referred to, as is translated in the New Revised Standard Version, as teacher. Throughout this discourse, the writer will be referred to as teacher, conveying life's advice and encouragement and words for guidance throughout this book of Ecclesiastes. The writer contended that he tried all things, all deeds under the sun, meaning our existence or one's existence or his existence on earth. He tried education, he tried entertainment, he tried food, he tried sensual pleasures, and beyond, all of which he contended was vanity. This word vanity comes from the word habel in the Hebrew expression, which means vapor, one chasing vapor, grasping vapor or smoke, which is indeed a futile exercise. So, how do we find, therefore, contentment in life? The writer renders these suggestions intrinsicate in this text. If contentment in life is to be found, if we are to find fulfillment in life, it will be from the vantage point above the sun. The writer correlated God and the sun and under heaven and mortals or human being. Therefore, God, being above the sun, is in control of life above the sun and below the sun. If we are to confine contentment in life, it will be with our connection with Him who is in control of all of life above the sun. There is love, there is joy, there is eternal life, there is peace. Below the sun, there is hate, there is death, there is danger. Therefore, if we are to find contentment, we are to find contentment from the vantage point above the sun. Secondly, we are to find contentment while we are existing under the sun. Time is the perennial flow of reality that transpires in irreversible fashion. That is, time moves forward and not backwards. Therefore, if we are to enjoy things in life, we are to embrace the old adage that goes, take it all in. That is, these possessions and procurements are to be appreciated while we yet live and have them and possess them on earth, as things come and things go. Thirdly, If we are to find fulfillment and contentment in life, it will be approached from the vantage point beyond the sun. When all else shall have failed, we still have God. That shifts our attention from the provisions to the provider, and they are to be enjoyed, these things, while we are on earth under the sun, and once they shall have ended, we will still have God. God is creator. God is not circumscribed. God is not limited. God is not demarcated. And therefore, our life in Him, our relationship with Him goes beyond things when things are no longer in our possession. In conclusion, how shall satisfaction be enjoyed, or how shall we enjoy or find fulfillment in life? Beloved, many will forever be dissatisfied, discontent, and always feeling unfulfilled because they are seeking satisfaction in all the wrong sources. When one shall have established a relationship with God, one finds fulfillment in life. And this relationship with God is brought about through Jesus Christ, the Son of God. In Him we live, in Him we move, in Him we have our being. It is through Him that we can enjoy life eternal, love that is everlasting, joy that will never end. This is what I contend as being a God centered life, a life like that of Moses, who moved from fugitive to freedom fighter, a life like that of David, king over Israel, one who is after God's own heart, a life like that of Daniel, a praying prophet who goes in a den of lions but comes out without a scar or a scratch, a life like that of Paul, who prays while in prison, and because of the power of the prayer, God sets him free, and a colleague named Silas, a life like that of Jesus Christ, who died for your sin and mine, was buried in a borrowed tomb, and was resurrected 3 days later that we might declare victory in Him. This is a God centered life. It is a life everlasting. It is a life to be approached from the vantage point above the sun, during our time under the sun, and certainly from the vantage point beyond the sun. Perhaps this message can be surmised in the lyrical expression of an 1873 hymn penned by Horatio Spafford. It goes like this: When peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my lot, thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul. This, my beloved, conveys the fact that we are not chasing the wind. God bless.